What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, crypto universe. Today is Saturday, December 23rd, and we have some breaking news in today's video. Why? Because Solana has officially reached over $100 per token. This is absolutely extraordinary. Not too long ago, within the year, we saw that this token was at $8 and had a very small market cap. We're going to talk about what's going on with Solana. Why is it pumping? And also, we're going to share with you where Solana's price could be in this next coming bull cycle. We're going to share all those details in a little bit, but before we do, if you want to stay up to date with everything Solana and everything within its ecosystem, you need to smash the like button. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, and please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So let's just look at the market cap. It's $43 billion. Now, not too long ago, we saw that this market cap had flipped BNB, which was Binance. Now, that market cap was roughly around 40 million, and Solana was just $1 billion higher. Now it's $2 to $3 billion higher. Now, if we're looking at this price right here, you can see that yes, we've been up substantially, but I'm just gonna go ahead and switch it over from price to market cap. And why are we looking at this? It's because we're looking at the market cap of where it was around $74 billion. So that was the all-time high price. Now, what price do we see Solana at this point? Well, roughly it was around $250. That was the highest peak that we saw for Solana. We're going to talk about all that and why that's important in the price at the very end of the video. Now, let's go and look at the trending cryptocurrencies. Apparently, Solana still holds number 2. And also, most importantly, its number 1 meme coin, Bonk, is number 1. Now, you've seen us cover Bonk a lot, so we're not going to cover Bonk, but I definitely think that Bonk is going to follow this pump, this rally with Solana. Now, let's go and look into the charts of what's been going on with the Solana price, because Degenerate News says this: Solana goes from 1 digit, aka $8, to 3 digits in less than a year, which is $100. That's absolutely nuts. So hopefully if you bought and consolidated right around here, you DCA'd your dollar cost average, this is a huge win for you. Now, if we look at this, when Sol compared to ETH, this is crazy. It's definitely reached new all-time highs in the year of 2023. This is substantial. That means Solana is literally betting against ETH and is doing really well against that dominance. Now, let's look in terms of the decentralized exchanges. Now, Radium, which is an amazing tool, we cover Radium on our channel to buy certain tokens on Solana before it's listed on any other major centralized listings such as Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin, Kraken, whatever you can think of. Radium is the place. And so far, it flipped Uniswap. Now, Uniswap is the number 1 decentralized exchange on Ethereum. So the fact that it flipped that within 24 hours is absolutely nuts. Now let's look into the volume within these dexes. Now apparently Solana's daily dex volume reaches a level last hit by Ethereum in March 2023 as it overpowers all other chains. And as you can see, it's this green line right here is definitely dominating. You know why? Because the transaction fees are cheap. The transactions are fast and efficient. This is what we call scalability. Now let's go ahead and move on to the nitty gritty, which is, what about the weekly DEX volume? Well, apparently the volume dominance hits highest levels in its history ever, 29%, which is kind of crazy. So right now, Solana is breaking all records that we've ever seen, especially within 2023. But I want to go into the charts because this is really important to see, basically where the price has gone over the past year. And now we experienced this huge consolidation, which is roughly around 94 days of consolidation. That's a long time. I'm sure a lot of people were really concerned that is Solana dead? But if you had dollar cost average around $27 and maybe even $8 right around here, it would have been crazy for you to see these substantial gains. But even when we experienced a major pump to the upside, we still experienced 19 days of a gap of nothing, consolidation around $60. And then when we went up to $70, we consolidated for another 10 days before we saw this massive pump. So again, what can 2024 offer us? Well, based on this charting with this Fibonacci retracement, because we're well above the 50% Fibonacci retracement, we could hit levels around 159 in the short to immediate term. Who knows? When I say short to immediate term, probably within the few months, but who knows? Solana's been pumping so crazy. It could happen within the month. You never know. Right now, when we look at the RSI, right now we're kind of hovering around the overbought area. So what's really interesting is that this can continue to rally to the upside if we want to, but if it does tend to go into the oversold area, then we would see another pump after that. But before we get into that, you must be wondering, yes, we kind of say on this channel, maybe it'll hit 160 by that time, but what other price levels could we see it at? Could it hit $250 pretty soon? Well, let's kind of look at something here. And remember when we mentioned the early part of the video that the largest market cap that Solana had was roughly around the $70 billion level? Well, let's look over at the cryptocurrency coin market cap chart, because right now, like I said, Solana flipped BNB, aka Binance, not too long ago. But let's look at Ethereum's market cap. $275 billion. So right now, Solana has a little bit of, a ways to go to reach 275. But the thing is, if it were to hit $70 billion in terms of its market cap, I definitely think it could absolutely do that. And that's just a small percentage of what Ethereum is. What I think could happen is if Solana is aiming to flip Ethereum in terms of market cap, then guess what? If 43 billion even gets to 100 billion, 200 billion, then look at the Solana price. This will go past $250 for sure. We've never seen this price before in Solana's history, meaning it could go much higher. So if it goes above 250, that would be historic new levels. So again, you may be looking at this price wondering, is it going to dip because we've seen such a big rally? Well, I don't think so. I actually think, in my own personal opinion, again, not financial advice, it's going to go much higher than this. So make sure to do your own due diligence, make sure to do your own research, because now that FTX is out of this whole loop and the whole Terra Luna thing is out of this loop, right now, Solana has nothing in its way other than to rally to the upside. And this is, again, we have to keep in mind, if a spot Bitcoin ETF is going to be passed. If it's not going to be passed, we could experience a dip. But again, Solana's been decoupling from Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's been doing its own rally. In fact, it's the only cryptocurrency that we've seen so far rally in the past 30 days, 81% in that time frame, which is kind of crazy. And we're talking about layer 1 blockchains. We're not talking about, meme coins or layer 2s or even gaming coins. We're talking about layer 1s. So the fact that it's up 81% is kind of crazy. So guys and girls, let me know your thoughts down below around Solana. Are you bullish? Have you been holding a bag? Are you going to keep holding? Are you going to take profits? And also, most importantly, what's your price prediction? Do you think it's going to go $250 and higher? And do you think it's ever going to flip Ethereum's layer 1 blockchain and its market cap? Well, let me know down in the comments below, and I cannot wait to read them. So as always, if you want to stay up to date regarding everything within Solana, you need to smash the like button. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel and join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and both buy and sell orders with Solana. And until then, we'll see you guys and girls next time.